I did it. I finally did it. Well, I've done this side anyway. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode. I hope you enjoyed that time as I said at the beginning. And as you can see, we've got this fog effect completely done on this side. And I must admit, it's looking pretty good. I do like it. So there's obviously a little bit more detailing to do. There's some more stone and landscaping work to be done around the edges, and I definitely need to put something in the middle here. Now, I was going to go for netherrack and nylium and make it a bit more nethery, but I don't know if that's going to spoil this effect. It might just be too bright and too different to what else we've got going on around here, but I think that's something for another day, because I don't know about you, but I've definitely had enough of looking at this for the minute. It looks good, but you know what, too much of a good thing. So I think what we're going to do today is go on something else. As you can see, I've marked out here the plan. But before we get to that, let's go up here to the gold farm, because I've been doing something. So let's have a look. Okay, so I finally upgraded to Minecraft 1.16.2. So that means with these guys down here with the battering, we are now getting the two new items, and that is blackstone, which we got a ton of. Very happy about this, because this is what I need today. And then I've got these spectral arrows. I don't know why I would ever need these, but you know, we've got a few. And then I'll explain these things in a minute. And then we've still got our rope around here, so I've been throwing a lot away. We've got the magma cream, because that doesn't come through anymore. And then for some reason we've got loads of water bottles. I didn't know this was a thing. And then we've still got the books coming through here, the iron boots, and all the potions. So this is another project that I'm going to sort out fairly soon, but not today. So what I was doing, I've been AFK at this gold farm. So I think I've slept, yeah, this is after my AFK session. All of this, from this one here up to here, I think. Oh no, is it the next one? Yeah, up to this one is all full of gold nuggets. It's absolutely crazy. I AFK'd overnight, and I got a ton of gold out of this. It was absolutely amazing. And while I was doing that, I filled up the chest that feeds these droppers, and these things have been battering, and I've got a ton of stuff. As you can see with the blackstone, this is what I really wanted, because I'm going to be building a huge extension to the bridge today. But there was a little bit of a problem. After that AFK session, I went back into the otherworld, and this is what I saw. Ghasts in the otherworld. Do not need this. So I think there's about 6 of them. There's 3, you can see 3 in this clip after I eventually started recording, but there was another 3 as well. So I definitely don't need that, and hopefully they haven't gone any further. Especially as I've just placed tons of glass. I didn't even keep count of how much glass there was, because that probably would upset me. I don't know where they're spawning. I thought I'd done a pretty good job of spawn proofing everything, so I haven't changed any of the spawn proofing, but I have put these slabs in front of this portal, so there's absolutely no way they can get through here now. But that does mean if I do another long AFK session, they'll probably just be flying around the nether somewhere, which again is not good. But I don't know where they spawn. I thought the only thing I can think of is the hoppers, but I don't think anything can spawn on hoppers anymore. I've got everything else spawn proofed apart from these 2 blocks here. But as I understand it with gas, they need a 5 wide or 4 wide. Yeah, I think yes, it's 5 wide to spawn, and that's obviously not. So I don't know where else it could be. So that is a mystery, but that is something to sort out another day, because today I've got a big plan and I can't wait to get on with it. So I think what I'm going to do first, let's grab some of this blackstone. Let's take what I can carry for now, and we'll get through and look at what we're going to be doing. Actually though, before we do that, should probably share this little project I've been working. Well, it's not a little project, it's a huge project, but it's not something I'm going to be doing anytime soon on camera anyway. It's probably just going to be one of those things that I get on with every now and then between episodes, when I just want something repetitive to get on with, turn my brain off. So what I've done, I've added this, well, I've dug a tunnel down here. It's 500 blocks long, and I've got the soul sand in, so I can whiz along it with my soul speed 3 boots, and this is all spawn protected with the buttons. This leads to the closest nether fortress there is to me, and it just so happens to be in a soul sand valley. So if we just get down to the end of here, I'll show you what I've been doing. Then it just turns here, and then I think it's another 100 blocks this way. It's not that fast, but especially on this soul sand. We're out of the nether ceiling here, so if we just go down this ladder, we end up at this nether fortress. And all I've been doing is just digging a bit of it out, and then I've figured out where the lowest platform is that I can put in. and I've just been placing in the nether bricks that I've been digging from up there. So it's nice and simple, and it's a great little project just to get on with, but it's not that interesting to do on camera. But for now, I'm just going to do this behind the scenes, and then once we've got something interesting to have a look at in here, then I'll probably make an episode about it. But I just wanted to show you that for now. So let's get back home and get on with the project for today. Okay, so I've made it back into the Badlands through our weedy little portal. Look at this. Smallest size portal there is. That's not what we need. We've got this huge bridge. This crazy area. This portal is not good enough. So that is the plan for today. Is to put a crazy nether portal in right where this dirt block is here, and it's going to be huge. I don't actually know how big, but it's going to be really big. And I've toyed around with a few ideas. I was thinking of going for something like this with the basalt spikes, so making it look like an organic thing that had grown out of the ground, but I don't think that I couldn't really make that fit with the existing bridge. So what I'm going to do is try and incorporate the style of this bridge into like a big platform around here, because what this portal is what this society are using for bringing their stuff through from the nether. So I'm thinking this area is going to be like a big dock area, if that makes any sense. An area where they would store things after bringing things through from the nether. And then there's going to be like roads and bridges off down to obviously the super smelter. And then there's going to be storage buildings and all that kind of thing. But for now, what we're going to do is just build a big platform here, similar style to this, and then build a crazy nether portal in the middle. So I think what I'll do first, I'll get the platform built up, and we'll come back and have a look. Okay, so that is the basic platform done, and it's looking pretty good to me. I've just extended the pattern from the bridge down the middle, and then just a very basic basalt squares around the edge. So I think this is a good base to start from. But unfortunately, I am actually running really low on basalt now, and as you saw in the time lapse, well, you may have seen in the time lapse, I actually removed my basalt generator, and you know what, I really can't be bothered to set it up again. So I've come up with a different idea for how we're going to get a little bit more. But looking at this, I can actually save on the basalt here, because this in the middle is where we're going to have the nether portal, and then these two side ones, the squares, is where the towers are going to go. So there's going to be some towers going up either side of this nether portal, just to make it look a little bit crazier. After I got this built, I did change my mind a little bit, because I think this area isn't big enough. Because as I said, this is supposed to be like a dock area where they'll come through from the nether and unload the resources that they mined. But I think just having this little bit here is not really big enough, because this side is just obviously the path to the bridge. This side I'm thinking is where the dock area should be, but I'm going to need to make it bigger. So what I think I want to do is make 2 more of these strips going that way. So another 11, 12 blocks, whatever it is. And then, so obviously need to take this down and just build all this again. But as I said, I am very low on basalt, so I can fill this bit in, because this won't be seen. But obviously I need it for the other sections. So I've had an idea on where I can get some more without building a generator. So let's go have a look at that now. So I'm back over at the Nether Fortress, and what I decided to do was set up a beacon and mine some basalt. So if you haven't set up a beacon in the Nether before, it is pretty simple. All you need to do is mine all the blocks above your beacon beam right up to the bedrock, and it will start working. Then I mined some of the basalt, a little bit of blackstone, and I thought while I was here I'd take out some of the Nether Fortress as well. Okay, so we've made it back, and resources have been acquired. I've got all my blackstone in here, and I've got a fair few stacks of basalt, so I think this should be more enough for what I need to do. I've also thought ahead and put a scaffolding in so I can get up and down without using all my rockets. And I think it's time for the main event. I need to jump into a time lapse and get this thing built up. So I'm going to do all of it in one. I'm going to finish this base off and then get straight on with the nether portal. Let's get to it. And there it is. All done. I absolutely love this thing. This has turned out so well. Fits in so well with everything else we've got going around here. This looks amazing, if I do say so myself. And this blackstone as well, it works so well with the nether brick. That has given me a few ideas for what I'm going to do with this thing down here. So I'm very happy with how this has turned out. And just after the time lapse, if we just jump down here, I have started working on the base as well. So all I did, to keep it simple, I copied what I've done on the bridge over to this bit and gone into halfway. So that's, well, not even halfway, it's to that bit there. And then just brought pillars down and then just basalt walls behind. And I think that looks pretty good. I can live with that for now. Once we get all the floor terraformed, but I don't know how that is going to look yet. Probably like with the coarse dirt and stone, cobblestone, that kind of thing. Make it all look nice and rough. Maybe a few like path blocks thrown in for good measure. And I think that should look pretty good. But obviously on this side, I haven't done it yet because this is hanging over a cliff. But as you know, I'm not opposed to doing a bit of terraforming. So I'll have like a cliff face coming down here supporting this, and then the basalt coming down should look pretty good. Now, of course, it is still a complete mess under here. Still got all these chests just mainly full of terracotta. And then I also moved my shulker boxes that were just on the other side of this wall, just under here, so everything looks nice and tidy from the outside anyway. So around here, there's no mess of shulker boxes. Actually, there's a few over there. Might need to get rid of those. Anyway, I will get the rest of this done at some point, and I definitely going to need to build a storage area soon because this is getting out of hand now. It's getting a bit ridiculous. I'm still thinking about putting something off the side of this so the output from the super smelter can just go straight into the storage area. So I think that's a pretty good idea. But obviously that is a job for another day. But before I go, I did just want to say a huge thank you to everyone because at the time of me recording this, I have reached 1,000 subscribers and I can't actually believe it. It's only been 6 months I've been doing this and already I've hit the 1,000 mark. So I am so grateful to everyone that has subscribed, everyone that continues to support this channel. I think you're all amazing and trust me, there's a lot more to come. But unfortunately, that is going to have to do it for today. So if you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you again next time. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye bye.